Hello YouTube, today I'm going to be reviewing Hellboy, the Art of the Movie, this book right here. This is actually a really brilliant book. It literally covers virtually everything you would want to see if you're interested in how film's made, concept art, set design, even covers costumes. There's all kinds of things like this. So it just kind of goes into what some of the background sketches, the initial ideas of what different areas of the film will look like. Another really interesting thing in here are things like this, where you've got these all kind of cartoon panels just showing some of the backstory of some of the characters. These are littered throughout. I just think that's a really nice touch. Some of the bits that I find personally most interesting are things like this, which I'll just show you in a second. The concept art of certain characters like Abe, and how Abe Sapien has evolved through different artists working together. Showing how, from initial concept, he's becoming more and more of the recognisable character that we see in the film. It's also full of interesting facts about the film. There's also things that you don't even think about in here, like the little eye scanner. When I watched the film, I didn't even really give that, any thought at all. And then you read about how someone's kind of designed this thing and made it, and really does go show how much effort does go into a film like this. There's all kinds of sketches like how the Hellhound has evolved between different artists again. As I said, it's if you're really interested in either comic books, film design, or just how this film was made, this is one of the best examples. One of the very few criticisms I actually do have of this book is that it doesn't show too much of the source material, as in from the actual comics themselves. Obviously it's more about the movie. But it just would be nice just to, see some of these characters in the comic books, and how they've kind of adapted them a bit more, maybe. That's if I were to criticise this book in any way, which is very difficult to do. There's even some art which artists must have spent a lot of time working on, which have been cut from the final film. And, that's a shame, but these things do happen. There are, as I said, there are some examples of, some of the reference material from the actual comics themselves. Overall, I would give this book, say out of 5, I would give it a 4.5 out of 5. So, that's a pretty high rating. Yet again, these are just wonderful images, and it's just great to see the initial concepts and how they've come into fruition from just ideas. If you haven't watched the film, go and watch it. If you're a fan of comics turned films, which obviously is a huge thing right now, go and see it, but just generally it's a great film anyway. So I think that's about it for this review. I hope that you've enjoyed this this review. If you'd like to see more, please leave me a comment below, and favourite and subscribe. A little bit of self-promotion there. Yeah, I said, great book, highly recommended. And that's all from me. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time.